Well, the wait for transparency will last a little longer for the family of Jabari Peoples. He's the Aliceville teen shot and killed by a Homewood police officer. Today we learned Aaliyah wrapped up their investigation and returned their findings to Homewood Police and Jefferson County District Attorney Danny Carr. So here's what we expect to happen next. Carr says he plans to review the video Monday, and then he plans to release it to the Peoples family by Wednesday. At this time, Carr says he has no plans to release the video to the general public. A point of contention during Aaliyah's month-long investigation was their resistance to release the body cam video. The call for transparency was echoed during several protests. During one of those protests last week, 5 people were arrested. Today, WVTM 13 Zoe Blair spoke with one of them. What did she tell you, Zoe?
Guy, Salita Soto tells me that she was at that demonstration as a mother speaking out against the brutalization of young black men like Jabari Peoples. You can see her in this video in the street, burning sage, chanting with other protesters. Here she's actually getting arrested, and she was put in handcuffs for those actions.
Jabari Peoples! Jabari Peoples!
Salita Soto was arrested for inciting a riot, something she knew was a possibility.
I advised all of the other protesters that crossing the street outside of the crosswalk could be an arrestable offense. I made sure that everybody was aware that they shouldn't follow me if they weren't prepared to be met with some sort of direction from law enforcement.
That's what she was expecting, direction. Instead, Soto and other demonstrators were met with handcuffs.
Watch it. Y'all watch it. Y'all watch it. Y'all.
He said, who's got a cage?
I was gasping for air, extremely hot, and mistreated when I was asked for some sort of relief, just spoken to and told, that we were going in cages like animals. We have derailed from the humanization of black and brown bodies 150%.
That's who Soto is worried about, young black men just like her 2 sons.
I wake up every single day checking my son's location, every single day making sure that he's still moving, that he's living. There's not a day that goes by that fear is not in vogue.
That's why she's protesting, in hopes other mothers won't have to live in fear of the future their child could lose.
Jabari Peoples could have been our next president. Jabari Peoples could have been a just leader. Jabari Peoples could have been whoever he wanted to be. He could have played sports. He could have been an engineer, an attorney. So many fields, so many opportunities. Who knows? We'll never know now.
Though the Peoples family will see the body camera footage soon, Soto says it won't make a difference.
There is absolutely nothing that Jabari Peoples could have done to warrant his demise, his death. Absolutely nothing. This is why we funnel millions of dollars to our police forces so that they are adequately trained in how to de-escalate situations, even when they feel afraid.
Though she knows it won't change anything, Soto hopes the body camera footage will bring the Peoples family some sense of justice. Guy.